Starting to think that Trump either A, knows that the Antichrist is here or knows that he's on his way. Because look at this latest statement that he just now made. He said there have been very positive discussions with Hamas and countries from all over the world, Arab, Muslim, and everyone else, this weekend to release the hostages in the war in Gaza, but more importantly, finally have long-sought peace in the Middle East. These talks have been very successful and proceeding rapidly. The technical teams will again meet Monday in Egypt to work through and clarify the final details. I'm told that the first phase should be completed this week, and I'm asking everyone to move fast. We'll continue to monitor this centuries-old conflict. Time is of the essence, or massive bloodshed will follow, something that nobody wants to see. Notice he tells them to move fast and that time is of the essence. What does he know that we don't? There's something going on here. He knows something that we don't know. And I think it's got something to do with this 3-eye Atlas comet that's coming to Earth. Is this how they're going to supposedly bring about this Antichrist through a fake alien invasion? We need to be ready for this Antichrist to show up in any way like this. We don't know how he's going to try to come. God has been telling me that there's a deception coming like we could never imagine. Something is going on and he wants this peace deal made fast for some reason. There's a reason behind it. I think Israel has their Messiah and they know they have their Messiah, which is this Antichrist, and they're going to make this 3-eye Atlas look like a spaceship that's coming and bringing him here. Either that or fake an alien invasion. Something's going on. They want this peace deal made for a reason and they want it made fast. If anyone don't know, this peace deal has the prophecy of Daniel 9:27 written all over it. Daniel 9:27 tells us it'll be the Antichrist that confirms this covenant with many. Guess who's going over there with them to Egypt on Monday? None other than who I think is going to be the Antichrist, Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law. Will indeed be attending the meeting. He is traveling as a senior U.S. envoy alongside Steve Witkoff to help finalize technical details on the hostage exchange and broader ceasefire terms. They departed for Egypt over the weekend, October the 4th and 5th, with the White House confirming their role in advancing negotiations. I still think the Antichrist is going to end up being Jared Kushner, but I could be wrong. The main thing is we got to be ready for anybody. This Antichrist could show up at any moment, and when he does, tribulation starts. And remember, this Antichrist is going to be deceiving for the first 3.5 years. It's not until 3.5 years into the 7 years is when he stands in the temple of God. And Daniel 9:27 tells us he stands in the temple of God, stops the sacrifices and offerings back to God. This is when he becomes evil and makes war on the saints and overcomes them. But that first 3.5 years, we've got to not be deceived by him. He's going to be performing miracles, acting like the Messiah. 2 Thessalonians 2, Paul tells us he will have all power, false signs, and lying wonders given to him by Satan. He's going to use these powers, false signs, and wonders to deceive as many people as he possibly can during that first 3.5 years. Whatever you do, don't believe him. He is not the Messiah. Jesus said, see that I have already told you this beforehand. They say to you he's in the desert, don't even go out and look. If they say he's in the inner rooms, don't believe them. As lightning flashes from the east to the west, this will be my coming. He's telling us his coming is going to be quick, not no man to this earth. But when this man comes to this earth pretending to be the Messiah, we already know not to believe him.